Things, mythics, how are we all? Yes, we are back. It's another Wednesday. It's another 7 p.m. I know, only about a minute late. What has the world come to? My name is Ken Boyter. This is Grockle Snook, but you might already know that because you've probably seen us. Come on, you have on the Bottled Imp YouTube channels. Just one of them. We've only got one. There's over 450 videos, all about fantasy book reviews, fancy film reviews, and fancy board game reviews. So go check it out if you'd like to. The other YouTube channel I have, apart from this Edra Twitch channel, no, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, the other YouTube channel I have is the Edra Tales YouTube channel, as opposed to this Twitch channel. This is where I put all the live streams. So once they've been live streamed, they then go to live in the YouTube universe. So hopefully, if you miss any of these, you'll be able to go and see them over there. So thank you so much for joining me. Tonight, we are playing part 5 of Deathtrap Dungeon. Look, I framed it perfectly there. Deathtrap Dungeon by Sir Ian Livingston. Sir Ian, Sir Ian, Sir Ian, Sir Ian. Gandalf, thou shalt not pass. Sir Ian, Sir Ian, Sir Ian. So, how are we all? Hopefully there's somebody watching us. At the moment, it's saying 0 viewers. So, just shows how popular this is. It's not Deathtrap Dungeon, that's hugely popular. Jam is here. Good evening, my little Edra Warpatingers. No, Wharf Flomps. That'll do. That'll do. I'm pretty sure I said that correctly. In fact, I know I nailed it. How are you, Jam? Hopefully you've had a lovely couple of weeks. We've not done this for a couple of weeks actually, because last Wednesday, Lee Rin, how are you, sir? Good midnight to you. Oh, there's now 4 people watching. Good. I thought you'd all abandoned me. Yes, last couple of weeks, maybe the last month, has just been madness for me because I had a psychic fair to get ready for. That was a whole day. That was a 3-hour journey there and back as well. So that was quite tiring. And then we had the Hearts Book Festival where I had to get prepared to have my book stall there with the gobheads, the new little gobheads that I've got. And also, you know, of Magic and Monkeys and my other book and the Story Sparks cards. So I had to get all that ready. And then the weekend just gone has been the UK Games Expo, which has been very full on, as you can imagine. If you've never been, it's the NEC Birmingham, which is just this huge place, and they're like massive halls. They're like big, massive warehouses. You know, they could easily be a film set. You know, if you wanted to build a massive film set, but they have exhibitions there, and the UK Games is one such exhibition. They had 4 halls. Granted, the first one was the ticketing office, but 3 massive halls full of board game goodness, role-playing, cosplay, tournaments, free play, play testing, publishers, traders, you know, you name it, they had it. So if you check out the Edra Tales Facebook group, I put up lots of pictures there. Brum. Well, 2005 to be exact, but good evening, Great Warlock. OAC, good 0000 AM. So there we are. And Joseph is here as well. Hello, hello, how are you? Yes, I won't talk too much about UK Games, because I'll be talking about it on Saturday on the Edra Scrolls 10 AM live stream show. But yeah, UK Games is madness. It's great fun. You know, when I go, it's better to go as a customer, as a punter, because, you know, you're not tied to any one place. You can go where you like, do what you like. However, we were demoing our games, so Kedrick and myself have got some games out with Outset Media and Cheatwell Games. So we were demoing the Crooked Crown and selling copies there. This came out, so it's a year old now, the Crooked Crown. Came out in 2024. So that's pretty cool. So we were demoing lots of copies of that. And the nice thing about that was... Oh, and Jonathan's there as well. Talking of UK games, the Gamebook maestro, Jonathan Green himself, was there with his stand next to Sir Ian, Sir Ian, Sir Ian, Gandalf, thou shalt not pass, Sir Ian, Sir Ian, Sir Ian, Livingston. So yeah, so that was cool. So it was nice to catch up with Jonathan in person. But of course, because we were demoing the game on the Outset Media Cheatwell stand, you know, I'm kind of working. You know, I didn't get paid, but you know, they very kindly paid for my hotel and the petrol. So I didn't get paid as such. However, you know, I kind of wanted to demo the game a lot. So just averted a crisis in the Green household. Okay, so do we conquer? For a moment there, I thought we ran out of rum. Oh, God, all hell would have broken loose. And again, talking of UK games, Julian was there. Hello, Babels _17. Good greetings, Geeples. Nice. You've got such a good memory. I barely remember who you are, Julian. Then we got Steve. Good evening. And I'm on to the curious gift. Oh, yeah, the curious Christmas gift rums now. Yeah, they're the ones that you're not quite sure. The people that have bought them for you probably haven't tasted them. Julian's put here, I need to get to the shops before it closes. I'm out of vodka. What? We'll continue on phone because there's no image on the desktop version. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, they have banned my image from the PC. So we were demoing that, and then also, some of you guys might have heard about this one. I have talked about it. This is Kedrick and I's new game called Guildlands, which is a tile laying game. And we did demo it, and of course, Julian played it. Julian and his family played it. So they look like they're having a good time. They might have been pretending, but hey, you look like you're having a good time. Oh, it's also very violent. Hey, attacked by my own board game. Guildlands is excellent. Oh, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Want to play a full game? Yes, yeah. It takes, I would say, once you know what you're doing, you could probably do it anywhere from 40 minutes to 50 minutes. The first game you play will be longer. It'll be about an hour long, maybe hour and 20. Grocklestone looks very attentive. I know. We've just been drinking. We've had a few. We've all had a few. That's what happens when you're away for a few days. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we did do... So, Julian, you are one of the few people that have actually played the game apart from the playtesters. And certainly one of the few people that have played with this demo copy. There's only one in the UK, I believe. Or there's two, but the other one is not a full game. You know, it's not all the components are there. So, you know, yeah. I did take it to my board game group as well, so I know two other groups have played with it. So I think possibly you were the third group to play with it, and the first at UK Games. But or Dave, who's the owner of Outset Media, and Paul didn't really want to show it too much because it is an exclusive at Gen Con. So they're going to be launching it at Gen Con. And so they wanted to demo it a few times. So there was another group of players, and they did play a full game, and they really enjoyed it. But what we didn't realise that would happen is that some players, you know, may role play. So you each get a different guild, and they were all ganging up on the wizards, and the druids were trying to keep peace, and you know, the gardeners were going, look, I just want to plant my trees. What's going on here? So they really got into the sort of theming of it, which was nice. I reckon if we had a full hour, we would have completed it. Kit was well ahead as a gardener compared to the merchants. Yes. But this is the nice thing about the game. It's very replayable. You've got 6 guilds, so you might play the merchants, and then you might go, oh, next time I play it, I know a bit more about how to play the merchants, you know, how to strategize and get maximum points. So you've got 6 guilds to master, but not only that, the merchants, say it was a 2-player game, the merchants versus the wizards is very different from the worsters, the merchants versus the druids, for example, because you're trying to achieve different objectives and different scoring. Hello, Lee, thank you for joining us. So you've got, not only have you got each guild that you need to master, but then you've got to know how each other one plays against each other. So lots of combinations. Love the roads play strategy to get coin. Yes, yes. That was a nice little touch we put in, just in case the tiles that were presented to you as your choice on your go, there wasn't really anything you wanted. If you could get a coin out of it, then you would pick that tile to then get a coin. So hopefully, on every go, it was meaningful. So there we go. So, as I say, we'll talk about UK games a bit more in depth. That's probably all we'll talk about, maybe, on Saturday. Because obviously we're here to play Deathtrap Dungeon. Look at that, I've framed that perfectly, have I? No, back a bit. What's my life come to? There we go. However, I've got to just thank Julian for bringing some, gifting me some, I was going to say whiskey there, it's not whiskey. It's cider from his local brewery. Handmade in Scotland. Even the glass is handmade. Everything's handmade. But you could argue everything's handmade. So even a car is handmade because somebody made the machines that makes the car. So the machines are handmade. So surely, let's not go down that murky wheelbarrow. The dungeon that has death traps. Exactly. Hello, Spellsing. How are you? It is Deathtrap Dungeon time. I do just want to crack one of these open. So we've got this one, which is the whiskey cask, which I am looking forward to, obviously. And then we've got the normal one, the traditional one. So I think what we're going to do is 4.4 alcohol on that one, and 6.7. Yay! Let's crack that bad boy open. Lee put it, I refound my copy of Grim Dickinson. Oh, did you play it yet, Julian? Fantastic. Plain or whiskey? I think we might as well go in big, yeah? Going hard. Go for the whiskey cask. Scottish cider. I don't think I've ever had Scottish cider. No, I might have done, because I have been to Edinburgh quite a few times and all my family's Scottish, so maybe I have. Yeah. Is Iron Brew, if that was alcoholic, would that be like the Scottish cider? There's a spike. Don't give me that rubbish. There might be a thistle in it. So, 6.7, which is always a delight to read. Cider Bossian Ferment a Base. Oh, okay, that's in a different language. Don't know why, unless that's Scottish. In 2008, an artist and a farmer joined forces in Dunbar to become Scotland's first cider maker. There you go. Real fruit, hand methods, plenty of maturation time, and if it sounds like I'm drunk already, and a few happy accidents. Ooh. Don't like the sound of that. Create the unmistakably delicious flavours of the Thirsty Cross cider. So, all I can say is that they store it in whiskey casks. Is that how it happens? To become the first fartist. Oh, what I've not got is a bottle opener. So you'll have to bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. So I get a bottle opener. Quickly. I need a drink. Quickly. Relax, everybody. We have the Hobgoblin bottle opener. Okay, crisis over. So let's crack that bad boy open. Here we go then. Tony Hughes, a lovely chap, isn't he? Oh, did you meet up with him? Be ready with your pencils, although, to be honest, the rules are much more clarified post us doing over Joseph Games. Oh, I see, yeah, for the Grim Dickinson. Look at that, it's like an advert. If that was slowed down, if that was in slow motion. Yes, he is. I might have met Tony Hugh. I'm going to get Ken tipsy. I'm a cheap date. Spider go plop plop. Come on, Jam, you're better than that. Here we go. Cheers. And thank you, Julian. I do appreciate it. Holy. That's some bad, meaning good. Yeah. I've never tasted cider like that. Down the hatch. Absolutely. Well, this sort of cider you want to savour. Oh, I can feel the drunkenness already. And do you recognise that badge, Julian? And I got a new badge. Look at that. Got a new badge. So there we go. Yes, I chose well. You did choose well. I do. He. Fantastic. It is a D12. It's a D12. This is my own... Oh, no, not my only thing I took away from... God, that's gone straight to my head. Hey, it comes in pints. Okay. Wow, that is pretty strong. Oh, look at that. Well, you can't see that, obviously, but on the YouTubes, I'm playing the Oblivion remix version, and they having scenes of the remix version. There was a tavern which was quite so do elephants. Whiskey cider for the win. Yes, Ken drinks his potion of fortune like a pro. Yeah, cool. That's gone straight to my head. That's incredible. It's really nice taste. You can really taste that whiskey, but it's not... Listen to me, I sound like a right... it's not overpowering. I did want to do a little 5-minute episodes on for the Bottled Imp with me and Julian just tasting beers and ales and whiskies and basically booze that had a fantasy or monster related, title, or like hobgoblin beers, that kind of thing. I thought it'd just be fun. It's always fun getting drunk and filming it. You should have done that title. What's that? Oh, that's the Jam. I tried. The powers that be went for a longer title. What title was it? Down the Hatch. Oh, was the working title for Return of... Oh, was it? Down the Hatch. Well, the thing is, I can see from a branding point of view. Of course they did. Anyway, talking of hatches, should we crack on with Deathtrap Dungeon? Does anybody know Martha's direct texting? Because, Martha, I'm sure, wouldn't want to miss this. Although she has been a bit poorly recently. So Martha, if you are watching this back and you've not joined us on the live stream, we all hope you're doing well. So let's crack. Oh, I can't believe how strong that cider is. That's really gone to my head. Yay! Should we? Do you know what? Let's just have a sleep session tonight. Maybe we just curl up in the corner of the dungeon. Get well soon, Martha. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sometimes she doesn't get notifications and she forgets. And she's perfectly fine. So, but sometimes, I think she's been a little bit poorly recently. So let's crack open the stats. We all love a spreadsheet, don't we? We all love an adventure sheet. So we've got the adventure sheet, the monster sheet, monster. I think that's all the sheets we need, apart from bed sheets. So we are on we're on skill 8 plus 1. We're on stamina 17 plus 1. We're on luck 10. We've got lots of equipment. We've got 3 gold pieces. We've got a little clue that says beware the manticore tail, use shield. we're on 4 provisions. 4 provisions. And part 4. This really gone to my head. Yes, Lee. It seems like they're hit and miss, which is... You would have thought they'd be able to sort that out. We now have a barbarian. So's my Christmas rum. What, hit and miss? Oh, is it? Yeah. Is it? What? Name some of the rums you've got. Name the one that you're drinking. And we'll sort of decide whether it's a nice one or a horrible one. Oh, no, go into your head. Oh, I see, is it? What's that one called? May we have been gobbling down the salted pork sandwiches like there's no tomorrow. Oh, that sounds nice. Salted pork sandwiches. Cold pork sliced salted sandwiches. I could really tuck into some of those. Julian's putting, I managed to come home with 5 more dodecahedrons. Of course you did. A big wooden die, 6 identical D6 dice, a copy of Tides of Innsmouth. I forgot to buy that. I was going to get it. Get Julian to sign it for me. A copy of the Box of Lights, some really silly one-shot RPGs, and the new Matt Baton one. Oh, and another one. Jason came home with about 100 new dice. Fantastic. Yeah, I see provisions. Yeah, no, I thought you meant in real life. That'd be be great. Yes, we have been gobbling down the pork sliced sandwiches, salted pork. Spell Sing has put a Box of Delights. If that's not the purple Pim. See, I'll let you into a little secret. I don't think I watched all of the Box of Delights. I don't think I know the full story. I know. I'm bearing all to you. Just like I've not played Deathtrap Dungeon. But I have now. Steve's put, I want a copy of Tides of Innsmouth signed by Julian. Yeah, exactly. You don't want Jonathan's signature. You want... Julian knows where it's at. He's the real brains behind Jonathan's books. It's a limited release edition barrel aged rum. Nice. The other one I have is Christmas pudding flavour. Nice. Stick in your thumb, pull out a plum. That's just general advice to anyone. The wolves are running. Here we go then. Right, so let's crack on before I get way too drunk. 369. I don't know why it's gone to my head so much, but I'm loving it. Signature, it's more like a spike on a heart monitor. Is that what you do? You just can't be bothered. You've given up, Jonathan, haven't you? Jaded. You're a jaded Gamebook author who's getting grumpy in his old age. Well, even when you were 25, you were just grumpy. I know, that was me, wasn't it? That was me. I realised that when people are asking for my signature, I thought, oh, so I better not say this, but yeah, it's my real signature. I didn't do a different one. I have some tiramisu pudding beer. Oh my God, Julian. You know how to drink. Right, so we are 369. Oh, I had a lovely little moment where somebody did recognise me from the Bottled Imp. So that was nice at UK Games Expo, which I thought was lovely, because apparently 70,000 people went. So, you know. Right, moments like this feel like singing the drinking song from Jaws. Yes, that I can't remember. So bets on how Ken is still able to read. Yeah, exactly. I must admit, the chat's getting a bit fuzzy. Anywho, we're going to crack on. We are going to crack on. 397. Let's just see what I think we've got. I've got a feeling we are coming close to the Deathtrap Dungeon iconic creature, which I don't know the name of. The Beast. I'm just going to call it the Beast. Yeah, the liquid is a magical potion which enables you to detect hidden traps. Add 2 luck points. Oh, that was right, because I think we added them already, didn't we? Yes, we were on 8, so we're now on 10. If you've not done so already, you may open the red book, which we did do, which contained some information, I think, but I can't remember what it was. You must continue north with Throm. Oh, were we the dwarf or the barbarian? I can't remember. Blood Beast, that's the dude. I had a little drink about an hour ago. Is that the beginning of a song? I had a little drink about an hour ago. That's pretty lucky. It was pretty. Throm the barbarian. Okay, thank you. Right, here we go then. So we're following Throm. Oh, that was it, because we said, yeah, let's put our differences aside. Let's team up. That won't go wrong, will it? Throm is a barbarian. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, so I remember now, and we were like, yeah, we're not going to betray each other, are we? Throm's the main man. Oh, is he? He's got big guns. Big guns. What passage we are on? Joseph, we are on 369. 369. So we've got some fantastic filler art. Don't normally show you a lot of the filler art. So we've got a flying bat type thing. And we've got I don't know if it's giant, but let's say it's a giant rat. He's our homie. A barbarian of legends, says Spellsing. Thom also dislikes the written word. Thom is a boy. He's the boy. He's the boy. I don't know why I did it in that accent. Forgive me. Forgive me, God. And anyone else. Right, the tunnel turns sharply to the right, continuing east for as far as you can see. He also dislikes the spoken word, to be fair. Throm stops and tells, but does he like the word with Christian, whatever his name was? My kind of guy. Thom stops and tells you to halt as well. He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us. He whispers. I did that the wrong way around, didn't I? Draw your sword. You both crouch down to hide in the shadows. And not a minute too soon. For a moment later, you see a silhouette of two armed figures approaching. Throm jumps up and dashes forward, screaming a loud battle cry. There are two cave trolls in front of you. Thom attacks the first one with his battle axe, and you run to his aid and attack the second cave troll. Teaming up. Power Rangers our go. So we've got a battle on our hands to begin with. It's a cave troll. Cave troll. And it is skill 10. Oh, mama. Skill 10. This is going to be fun, isn't it? What could possibly go wrong? No one said he can whisper properly. Yeah, he's not a big fan of the whisper either. I think it's his eye patch and shadows. What's this? Who isn't in the Christian's band? Yeah. Terry Christian, that's the dude. Terry Christian. Is it me, or does it look like Throm wears a sunglasses to see? Not seen a picture of him yet, have we? In 1984, Arnold, on whom Thom was modelled, okay, Throm was modelled, apparently only had 14 lines of dialogue in the Terminator. Yep. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Also, I think he was offered a different part initially. I don't think he was offered the Terminator. And he read the script and went, no, I am the Terminator. What are you talking about? Because that is exactly how he speaks. So, we're going to smash a cave troll's skull in. It's not for the weak-hearted. Let's look at your stats then. Oh, okay. So it's got a +2 in skill, but we have the advantage in stamina. So it's hopefully going to be a game of nutrition. No, that's not right. Altrition. Oscar from Sound Realms. Oh, does a pitch perfect impression of Arnie, as I discovered at the pub at the weekend. Well, he has already, from our point of view, got an accent, so... Talk too hard. And Rosalind is here. Hello, Rosalind. Welcome. He was meant to be Carl, that was it. Sweet, vulnerable Carl. Thank goodness he picked Slasher Villain, yeah? Give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. God, that's not bad. That's not bad. There's a Terminator reference in the Wicked Witch of... No, there isn't. Oh, what, in your book? Not in the 1929. That would be bonkers if it was in the film. Oh, the Wicked Wizard of Oz. Hang on. Is that... Hang on. Honestly, this cider, guys, has really gone to my head. It was fun talking to them at the weekend too. Yeah, I did manage to catch up with Oscar, but as I say, I was so busy with on the stand. Looking forward to Dracula and the other good ones. Yes. Time travel. Yeah, I was going to say, time travel. Hilariously, Germans always say because he speaks with an Austrian accent, he does sound like them, like an idiot. I know, but we're like, can we tell the difference? The Wicked Wizard of Oz is a second Ace Gamebook. Ah, I knew you had some sort of connection with it, but this is interfering with this. Skynet shot down the hot air balloon. It's all there. They're just lying to us. It's Skynet all along. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to fight the cave troll. We're not going to vote for dice because I don't think my brain can cope with it. So we're going to go with the fighting fantasy ones. Natch. Can't believe I just said Natch. Why did you let me say Natch? Here we go then. This is for us. We're on... we've got a +1. We're on 9. We're on 9. He's on 10. So we need 2 more each time. Here we go, and this is for us. This is double 6. Off to a flying start. It's not a double 6. That is 6, though. So we're on 15. 9. 15. Here we go. He's on 10. Oh, hello. Hello. First blood to the Terminator. We're on 15. Oh, no, +1. I mean, we're on 16, but hey. So once it whiskey started talking Natch. It really is. It really is. Die, cave troll. Kent's on form. I'll be on the floor later, don't you worry. That's not an offer, by the way. That's... it's because I've collapsed, obviously, because of the beer. It's not even beer. Cider, yeah? Here we go, then. This is for us. So what's that? 12. Hello, sailor. This is for the cave troll. Oh, I guess you shouldn't be drunk and in charge of a sword, should you? Just realised you were here. Yeah, I inadvertently given Ken a hefty cider. Yes. Julian gifted me this cider. And it's 6.4%. No, blimey, 6.7%. Okay, here we go then. Here we go. I've not eaten much. This is for us, so I think that's as well. 4, so that we're on 13. Come on, what could possibly go wrong? Yes! Look at that! Look at that, cave troll. Smashing in your face. So, we've got 2 points down. He's on 9. Here we go, then. Roll those dice with gusto. I know, this is for us. Here we go. We're on 9, 10, 13. God, low dice. This is for Throm. It's not for Throm. We're not fighting Throm. Not yet. This is for the cave troll. Yep. Cave troll wins. We are now on 11 points. It's getting dangerous. Getting dangerous. Hey, troll, your shoelaces are untied. Go around the back of him, Lee Rin. Just kick him up the bum. Kick him up the bum. You're bereft of what? Viticles. I don't know what that word is. No wonder it's hard hitting. Oh, I see. Food. Why don't you just write food? 8. So we're on 17. That's better. Kick him in a fork. Okay, here we go. So we're on 17. Yep. Yep. We're on 7. Ah, he's completely sloshed. That explains everything. Not completely sloshed. I'm just getting a little bit tipsy. I'm telling Sally. Yeah, she doesn't know. She's not watching. Double 6. That's... Be careful what you write there, Julian. Number wang. What does that mean? Is that German? Right, here we go then. This is for us. That's 14. We're on 14. This is for the cave troll. Yes. 15. Oh my giddy aunt. We're on 5. Mitchell and Webb, silly sketch, OAC. Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Mitchell and Webb's comedy, but I should have done. I loved Peep Show. And also, they did another series called Back. They did 2 series of that, which was really good as well. It's okay, it's not... No, I'm getting there. This is for us. Yeah, not bad. So we're on 16. This is for the cave troll. What's that? 7. So he's on 17. I must admit, I do feel like I've lost all hope. We're on 3. Come on, Throm. Where are you, mate? We need you. Well, at least not smashed as Daffy Duck and Porky Pig were after drinking the Cobra Fang cocktail that the evil cowboys gave them. That is a very good point, Lewin. Does the cave troll have higher skill than us? Yeah, by 1. By 1. Okay, that's for the cave troll. That's for the cave troll. So he's on 14. This is for us. 15. It's alright, we'll do it this way, guys. We'll do it this way. We're gonna cheat. Can't believe we're gonna cheat. I'm not cheating, you're cheating, by the way. Right, this is for us. Yeah. 14. This I'm going to roll for us. Yeah, we give him the Cobra Fang juice. This. Oh, hang on. Have we got any potions that we can drink like halfway through? We've got a strength potion. We've got a strength potion. Oh no, that just. What's the strength potion do? What does the strength potion do? Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, no, I've already put that on. So we're wearing We're wearing the orc necklace of teeth, which is I've added the +1 to both skill and stamina. Oh, absolutely, sign of intelligence. That cheating is what separates from the animals. Cheating is what separates us from the cheaters. I mean the animal cheaters. Full stamina. Oh, is that all it is? It doesn't like temporarily boost your skill. Roll 2 6s on my red and yellow dice. Oh, okay. So, Julian, shall I roll? Okay, this is what we'll do then. So, we'll say we won that one. So, Cave Troll is now down to 5. We're on 3. So, I'm going to roll for the Cave Troll. Julian, you roll for... You could just make it up, though. Don't make it up, though. Do it honestly. You roll for us, okay? So, we're on 9. And the Cave Troll's on 10. Dice, baby. Bing, 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 bing. Also, a lot of them don't have enough fingers to optimally cheat in Gamebooks. That is true. So they don't have opposable thumbs, do they? A lot of them. Okay, so we're on 16 then. We're on 16. Yeah, this is for the Cave Troll. Do we still have Y-shaped stick from Fire Top Mountain? This is for us. Look at that. The combination of dice and dexterity. Ooh, is that a good name for an RPG? Dice and dexterity. No, it's rubbish. 3. Yeah, Julian, did you look back? Have you had time yet to see what game we came up with during one of these live streams? Okay, so we're both now on 3 apiece. Julian, roll for us. Not yet. Okay, fair enough. Does Ken know about Dream Cheese? The question is, though, Steve, do I want to know about Dream Cheese? We'll do over the weekend, yeah. Only if you get time. Right, so this is Cave Troll, so that's 9. No, 10. So that's 17. Cave Troll's on 17. We're on 9. Don't let us down, Julian. You see what I've done? I passed the burden. So what was that? 9. That's 16. Oh, no. We lost by 1 point. So we're on 1 point of health. Best enlighten him, Steve. Oh no, I've dropped the dice. Right, I'm just going to sit here and drink. Thanks for watching. It's time to crack open some new dice. That's what we'll do. We'll crack open the new dice. Oh, you rolled a 10. Fantastic. Or as the crankies say, fandabby-dozy. Right, so this is for the Cave Troll. We need 9 or under. Just double checking. Oh, I thought that was a 6. Brilliant. 6, 7, 8. Get in there. So it's all to play for. It's coming down to this roll of the die. Because there's more than one. Julian, roll for us. This is for the Cave Troll. That's 6. So he's on 16. I thought the crankies said, whose keys are these? They did. They did. They were swingers. Not for a long time, but I did read their autobiography. Lee's Peter Joseph. I was playing Grim Dickinson again, and the combat system complicated at first, but I really got into it. Oh, fantastic. Have you got the munchies yet? Not yet, but I know that will kick in later. So, 16. Oh, it's a standoff. That's a standoff. Okay, this is for the Cave Troll. We're going to have to re-roll. Oh, no. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. So the Cave Troll is on 19. You rolled a 10! It's 19 again. That's 19. It's another standoff. Right, here we go then. This is for the Cave Troll. Oh, that's much better. 6. So he's on 16. Oh, no. What did you roll? A 9. 17. You did it. You did it. That's it. Hurrah. Hurrah. I'm getting real flashbacks with the music as well. We've done it. We've done it. There we go. Dead. Throm's probably wondering how we dispatch that Cave Troll so efficiently and speedily. Probably just standing there looking at us going, they know how to fight. They know how to fight. A fair way, although I played it slowly. Nice, I like it. So if you win, turn to 288. 288. Here we go then. Did anyone go to the UK Games? And did anyone go and see anybody like The Dark Room or like Nightmare or anything like that? Or Ian Livingston? And John? Go through one of his game books. How much stamina are we on now? We're on 1. We are on 1. Yeah. It had to cave eventually. Back to the bridge from whence you came, troll. I got hit on the head by a camera once. I get flashbacks. Naughty Jam, naughty. Went to see Sam C. off with their heads. Oh, okay, that was funny. Good stuff. So, what we're going to do now is we probably want to eat a provision. However, let's read our next entry. You look to your left and see Throm standing over the cave troll. He has slain. Eat. Yeah, I think we should eat. Blood is pouring out from a deep cut on his shoulder. We're not faring much better. But it does not seem to worry him. It's just a mere flesh wound. You scratch the bodies of the cave. No, you search the bodies. Why would you scratch them? You search the bodies of the cave trolls, but find nothing apart from a bone ring on the leather cord hanging around the neck of one of them. The ring is engraved with the symbol which Throm recognises. He explains that it must have belonged to a druid of the north, the druids of the north, and that an ancient talisman such as this will increase your powers if your body is able to accept it. Throm will not touch it. He advises you leave it well alone. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to put Ian Livingston up to his own tricks again? Would you... Hang on, before we do that, I'm going to read that. Well, Jeanette Cranky explains... Here we go. Have you got the same biography? We were doing a revenue act in 1981 which featured a magician who had a leopard called Scorpio in his act, which he had a lion tamer called Rocky and an assistant called Angie. So I had a little ding-dong with Rocky and Ian did the same with Angie. Ian used to joke that I'd come home smelling of leopard while he'd come back with glitter on his bits. Fandabby-dozy. I can't believe you've got that quote verbatim. I've still got their autobiography somewhere. Thank God it was leopard and not... Listen to Throm, says Lirin. Come on, let's get back on target. Come on. So what do you want to do? Do you want to put the ring on, or would you rather continue east with Throm? Type ring or type east. What would you like to do? Lirin would like to leave it alone. However, it might be very powerful. But it does say if your body is able to accept it. Joseph would like the ring. Steve would also like the ring. So that's 2-1 to wear the ring. Is there any more advancements on that? This is very Moorish as well. Throm's a great bloke. Seems very bright. So now... It's 3... No, it's 4. Okay, everyone's saying leave it alone then. Think the ring crushes your finger. Yeah. It probably rots her brain or something. Well, why take the risk then? Why take the risk? Okay, we're going to leave the ring. Wise words. Wise words. So we're going to follow Throm. We're going to go east. Leaving the ring. Yeah, if it crushes your finger, that's going to smart, isn't it? To quote Reggie Phyllis Amy, my body is ready, from former Nintendo president. Okay. A little bit random out of context. Are we back to the crankers again? Right, anyway, no, look, come on, let's carry on. The tunnel leads to a damp, this is 221, the tunnel leads to a damp, high-ceilinged cavern with a rock-strewn floor. Long, dripping teeth like I really can't read. Barbarians are commonly scared of jewellery. Oh, I see. I think they're distrustful of it, aren't they? Of magic and that kind of thing. I think it was for the Wii Fit launch. Oh, okay, there we go. Long, dripping teeth like stalactites hang down threateningly, their constant dripping creating milky pools on the floor. The tunnel carries on through an archway carved in the shape of a demonic mouth. Here we go. Ian up to his old tricks. If you wish to search the chamber, type search. If you would rather head straight forward for the archway, type archway. So type search or type archway. Oh, okay. Spellsing's, but I have a good feeling we'll finish this book. May our stamina never fail. Oh, we need to eat provisions, don't we? We need to eat provisions. Yeah, we've forgotten to do that. I'll remember try not to do that. 1 star out of 10 would not try again. I got a ring crushed on my finger once, says Julian. Took ages to get it off, and I thought it would lose my finger. Oh my god, not fun, not nice, wouldn't recommend. Yes. And Rosalind said she remembers trying not to do that. Yeah, but I can imagine, like, you'd have to somehow cut it, but how do you cut it without then damaging your finger? Okay, what we're going to do then, we're going to search archways. That's one apiece. Oh, come on. Dexterity is not my friend tonight. 2 for search, 3 for search. Lookabout is 4 for search. Archway and eating. So I think we're going to be searching. However, before we do that, I think, how many provisions would you like? I think we're allowed 2 because we've done 2 paragraphs where we're not in combat. So would you like 2 or 1? Type 2 or 1, or none if you don't want to have any provisions whatsoever. Good God, man. I had to use chopsticks like a chisel and like force it over the knuckle. I bet that was painful. Glen Scotia, Victorian. That's horrible, yeah. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so we're now down to 2 provisions. So we've still got some. So that's 4, 8. We're now back up to 9. Back up to 9 stamina plus 1. So back up to 10 stamina then. That's not bad. I guess that's not bad. 9. Here we go then. We are going to be searching. 374. 374. 374. This is really putting me to sleep, this side as well. I'm really enjoying it. It's just, I tell you what I should have done. I should have saved it for the summer, where I annually watch Lord of the Rings back to back. I do a day of just watching Lord of the Rings, drinking, eating, watching. 3 of my favourite hobbies. Try and return some form of circle instead of a flat overlap. Yeah, that's a good point. I hope your finger's okay. It is, thank you. I was about 10 years old, 10 years ago. Okay, still have the deformed ring as a keepsake. Fantastic. You should put it around your... Where do you keep it then? Do you put it on your finger? And make sure you have some more for then. Yeah, nobody likes a deformed ring. That's this. That's taken a turn for the worse. Right, here we go then. Come on. Play this seriously, you lot. So Ian, he's going to be very disappointed at you. Sounds like my falling asleep in... Yeah, it sounds like it made me falling asleep. I know. Lord of the Rings, though, is such a fantastic trilogy. It's amazing. Now, in a box in my drawer. Okay, what we're doing? 374. You walk around the cabin but find nothing of interest. Oh, come on, Ian. Throm calls out behind you, saying that he has found a leather pouch under a pile of rocks. Right, I'm going to beat him up for it. Opening the pouch, he laughs out loud as a tiny mouse runs through his fingers and scurries off into the crevice between the 2 boulders. Suddenly, you hear the sound of cracking rock above you. You look up and see stalactites breaking off the roof. Throm's booming laugh, which still echoes through the chamber, has made this... Oh, come on, Throm, and you're laughing. Stalactites... He's done that on purpose, isn't he? Vibrate and break off. You yell at Throm to run through the archway as the stalactites start to crash to the floor. Test your luck. Test our luck. Oh, no, it means we're going to be losing a luck point. We are on 10 luck, so we do need to roll less than 10. Fewer than 10. Oh, Joe just bought the Ravensburg board game of Lord of the Rings. It's pretty good so far. Okay, so there are a few Lord of the Rings board games out. Is that the one that came out like 15 years ago? Because I think I've got that one. It's like competitive, cooperative, where you go through different boards, you flip the boards over. Because also there's a new Lord of the Rings one that's just come out, which looks amazing with like a big tower, the Eye of Sauron. And also there's a dueling Lord of the Rings card game that I think it is. Run, Throm, run. Your turn, Ken. Oh, okay. Throm rolled a 6. Oh, I see. We're just rolling 1. Oh, all right then. We're just rolling 1. Yeah, but you roll high. Oh, you have the card game. Is it good? Is it good? Because I am tempted to get the hard game. Have another sip. Right, here we go. So 6. We need 4 or less. Fewer. 4 or fewer. It's a 4. Boom. That will do. We'll take that. And party. Ken wants a hard one. Okay, so we're now on 9 luck, because you do have to -1. Okay, if you're lucky, which we are, turn to 118. 118. Do you remember 118? Well, whatever happened to that company? 118. 118. Despite the stalactites crashing all around you, you manage to dash through the archway without injury. You look round and see Throm thundering towards you, one arm held over his head for protection. He dashes into the tunnel and leans against the cold wall, panting heavily. I was going to ask you about it, though. 118 more inch is cheap. Random person in the same block of flats didn't want it. Oh, really? I got it free right before I came back. Well, oh, the card game or 118, the telephone service. Oh, I see. You were going to ask me about that, right? Okay, yeah. It's meant to be really good, though, Roslyn. It's getting good reviews. It's getting a bit of a buzz about it as well. So I'm sure when you play it, you're going to enjoy it. Arkham Horror was built on that card game. Oh, was it? Was it? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so he apologises for starting the rockfall and offers you his hand to shake. You tell Throm that maybe he should use sign language in future, even for laughing. We're bonding, aren't we? We're bonding with Throm. Is this what happens? You get to fall in love with Throm. You both smile and head east once more. Turn to 60. We are on entry 60. By the way, those of you that have backed Devilish Deaths to Kill a Thief, I had been warning that I wouldn't be finishing it in May because I was really, really busy with other things like UK games, etc., etc. And also the playtesting is still going on and the proofreading is still going on. So I did send out a Kickstarter message just to say, yeah, I'm really sorry. I had thought I'd get it all done in May. So I'm hoping to get it done. I don't want to, again, put too much of a tight deadline on myself, but it would be cool to get it done by the end of the month. July, I would definitely imagine I'm going to get it done by the end of the month, by the end of July. So that's just to keep you updated. So there we go. Throm, we love you. Massive Throm fan. Yep. Might start a Throm fan club, actually. Okay, we are on 60. Oh, is this dude? I recognise this picture. The tunnel ends at a large oak door. Throm wastes no time in testing the handle and is somewhat surprised to find the door unlocked. Can I join? There you go. He pushes it open and walks into a torch-lit chamber. Sitting alone on an ornate chair is a dwarf who bids you enter the chamber. Does that make sense? Sitting alone on an ornate chair is a dwarf who bids you enter the chamber. Oh yeah, who bids you enter the chamber. Okay. As you do so, the oak door swings shut behind you. There he is. Look at that. Fantastic illustration. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, definitely. We all love Throm, right? I'm just waiting on the art for Paranormal Hero 3. Well, into our bonus adventure now too. Oh, you've skipped ahead of me now, Jam. I was slightly ahead of you. You're now quite a way ahead of me. Oh, come on in. I know I can't watch. We all know what's coming. I don't. I've not played this. This is all new to me. Come on. He looks friendly. Surely. Lee says it'd be hilarious to see half fighting Fancy Fest wearing t-shirts saying we love Throm. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Okay, so, adventurers, you have done well to get this far, says the dwarf in a deep voice. However, as you both know, there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions. As trial master, it is my duty to Baron Sukumvit to let only the most able continue. Therefore, I must devise a test of wits and strength to eliminate one of you. Please do not attempt to dispose of me. It would be utterly pointless, for, as you can see, there is no obvious way out of the chamber, and only I know where the hidden exit lies. Now, if you would care to decide between you who will go first, I shall make the necessary preparations. You look at Throm, suddenly angry that your effective... Oh yeah, we've just fallen in love with him. Effective partnership might come to an end. He leans over and whispers in your ear. We've always got Paris. Whispers in your ear that you should try and kill the... Oh, I see, that you should try and kill the dwarf and worry about the exit later. He's not playing nicely, is he? We should do a crowdfund. We should crowdfund a DD movie. A DD? Dungeons & Dragons? A DD. Peter Dinklage. Actually, yeah. Peter Dinklage could play that in a live-action Deathtrap Dungeon. We should cover... We've always got Port Black Sand. Yeah, there you go. We've always got Port Black Sand. Deathtrap Dungeon. Throm forever. Throm baby. Martin Gooch would love that. We should stick with Throm. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the question then. If you wish to join Throm in attacking the dwarf, type join or attack. Put attack. If you would rather persuade Throm to go through with the dwarf's test, put test. What would you like to do? What a horrible, horrible decision to make. Unbiased. Ollie MC could do some practical effects. Yeah, absolutely. He demand. So, calm down, Throm. Calm down. Oh, okay. You've all gone for test. You've all played this before, and you know what's coming up. I think he's got a fair point, though. You know, you could easily grapple him to the ground, bare-chesting wrestling. That's just the drink talking, to be honest. At least it's not a door. He does need to calm down, though. Right, here we go then. So, we're not going to go with Throm. We're going to try and persuade him to go through the dwarf's test. 365. The goose drank hives. 365. That, honestly, that cider, he's gone straight there. It's really nice. This is the whiskey cask. So it's got that, I don't know, smokiness or woodiness, carstic whiskiness. 365. You tell Throm that there is no point in killing the dwarf, as you will never find your way out of the chamber alone. You agree that an opportunity of tricking the dwarf might arise later, once you have found the exit from the chamber. So you intend to go through the dwarf's test. You tell the dwarf that you are ready, and he beckons you to follow him, telling Throm to wait for his return. A secret door opens in the chamber wall, and you follow the dwarf into a small circular room. He closes the door behind you and hands you 2 bone dice, telling you to throw them on the floor. You roll a 6 and a 2, a total of 8. The dwarfs ask you to roll them again, but this time you must predict whether the total will be the same as, or less, or more than 8. Here we go then. Fighting the beast with 2 backs. That's something different. Bare-chested wrestling with Throm. Yep. That's just some of the great adventures you can have in Throm World. Jiggle them a bit. Blow on them? I don't know what you're talking about now, Rosalind. Good game. Higher or lower? Yeah. So here we go then. Here's the 8th dwarf. RC. Here we go then. So, do you think it's going to be the same, less, or more? What do you think it's going to be? Let's predict. So, right, same, less, or more, and then we'll see which number you're going to go for. Neither less nor more. When Ken rolls, it's only wrong. God, I do get a kick in for my dice rolls. Come on, though. But you lot are fickle. You always forget. Always forget when I roll decently. Always forget. I think you purposely do that. Most chances to roll less. Okay, so Lirin's going less. Jam's going more. Dave's going more. Joseph. Dem's the rules. This one's for the car. Less. I'm going by Sod's law. Less. Higher or lower? Higher or lower than 8? Hey, didn't you do well? Flawless. Just like my Terminator impression. Come on then, roll with it. Because at the moment, less. Less is more. Okay, we're going less. We're going less. Spell Sing would also like less. Okay, so it's 5-2. It is less. So, if you do that, so we're going to go less, which is 191. 191. 191. Okay. Roll 2 dice. Oh, we have to actually roll the dice. Well, yeah, okay. So tonight I am rolling less. If the total is less than 8, turn to 152. If the total is higher, this could go hideously wrong. What are the scores on the doors, Miss Ford? Yeah. The scores on the doors, Miss Ford. Well, I know this may not be exactly what you asked for, but however, good game, good game. We're on skill 9, stamina 10, luck 9. We got 3 gold pieces. Right, together Arnie and Brucey. Together for the first time, Arnie and Brucey in Play Your Terminator I'll Be Back cards. Right. That's not Ken impersonating Bruce. It's the booze. I know. The booze has gone straight to my head. Should I crack open the second one? Yay! Get no more work done this evening after the live stream. The lovely Anthea. We're off to see the Crankies. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're off to see the Crankies. You take care. We'll see you next week. To see you. Nice to see you. Right. Big thanks to James Orquette, who's done a nice adventure sheet for the Witches of Kara. Oh, there we go. Shout out to James. Here we go then. So we need to roll. What do we need to roll? Less than an 8. Come on, we've got this covered. You know me, my double ones. Yes. See? Remember that? Could have rolled higher for you, but I didn't. I know when to pull out the low dice. Also, James A has a Kickstarter running for his new book. Oh, is that running now? Is that running now? Let us know if it's running now, because I will probably back that one. Aye, says Jem. Oh, it's backed. Okay, yeah, thank you. Here we go then. We did roll less than 8, fewer than 8. Can you say less than 8? Fewer than 8. What is actually correct there? Jonathan, where are you? Less than 8? Is that the correct way of saying that? Or fewer than 8? Sally would also know, but she's not watching. Fewer. Jam's put less. Paul Partington also has a Game of Kids. Oh, I see. I've not heard of him as an author. Fantastic. Oh, okay, so Julian's very kindly put the link in there if you want to back James Orquette. We've done 2 of his really mini 100 entry game books, and very enjoyable, very enjoyable. So 121. There you go, Quad Portal, absolutely. Sean McClure is right about to launch his book about how to write adventure games too. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be very cool. The dwarf looks at the dice. Not very good at playing the odds, are you? What? Hang on. What? Whoa. Whoa there, dwarfy. Whoa there, Peter. Yeah, I read the wrong number. That was me. That was the booze. That was the booze. We're actually going to 152. Nothing to see here. He's been big in the game industry for decades, mainly in art. Oh, brilliant. There should be about 200 entries in James's Gamebook. Nice, so he's sort of expanding out a little bit more. James has only 124 left to fund. He should do it. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, well, I should be able to fund him. He led the Gremlin Games art. Oh, did he? Gremlin Games. Oh, my God. I remember playing... What were some of their games, Roslyn? Can you remember? Oh, there was one in particular that I used to play all the time. 152. 152. The dwarf congratulations you for guessing correctly. He also says, by the way, it's fewer, not less. He tells you that you must now progress to the second stage of the test. He reaches for a wicker basket and tells you that a snake is held within it. He tips up the basket and the snake drops onto the floor. It is a cobra. And it rears up in the air, ready to strike. He let go and go. Sean did absolutely loads of things. Zoo, probably about ninja ant thing. I'm not sure. I'll have to... I haven't got my games anymore, but... Kai. Cobra Kai. I see what you've done there. I see what you've done there. Zool, ninja from the ninth. I might have been that one. I will know by the cover. As soon as I see the cover. It came out for pretty much everything, right? Sylvester Stallone is Cobra. I saw that film. I saw it on video. Slowing words now. More boots is required. Yes. Get the booze in, mate. I know. It's making me sleepy, though. You've probably noticed that. It's a sleeping potion. Okay, so a snake drops out on the floor. It's a cobra, all right? All right? The dwarf tells you that he wishes to test your reaction. Bare-handed, you must grasp the cobra below its head, avoiding its deadly fangs. You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself for the moment to seize it. Roll 2 dice. If the total is the same or less than your skill, fewer than your skill, turn to 55. So we are on 9 because we were on 10. We did pass it, but we did lose one. Drink. Great booze up, Edmund. Yes, classic Blackadder. So we do need to roll 9 or fewer. Here we go then. I present to you 5, 6, 7. Hurrah! I bet Ian saw the cobra grab trick during his Thailand trip he based this Gamebook on. It's a common tourist attraction. Yeah, probably. That would sound about right. The well-travelled man. Okay. So we're now down to 8 skill. However, we did pass that one. I do believe. 55 is the entry we're on, if anyone's following at home. Is that a picture of a cobra? You lot are getting little fancy emoji cons. With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth. You lift it up and, arm outstretched, dangle it in front of you, the dwarf. He doesn't flinch, but says in his calm, expressionless way, "Please put the cobra back in the basket and prepare for your final part of the test." follow me. You do so, and you do what he says, even, and follow him back into the chamber where Throm is pacing up and down, obviously ill at ease. Hang on. I think I've guessed what the final test is. You wave to him while the dwarf opens a secret door and tells you to walk. Oh, maybe not. I thought we were going to fight him as the final test. And tells you to walk on through and wait for him. Again, you comply, and you find yourself in another circular room, although this one resembles a small arena. This sounds horrible. The floor is covered with sand, and a small balcony runs around the arena wall. Opposite, the secret door by which you entered is an ominous-looking wooden door. Suddenly, you hear a shout, and you look up to see the smiling dwarf standing on the balcony. He begins to throw rocks at you. No, he doesn't. He throws two... Oh, okay, you throw something at us. Bloody dwarfs, always throwing things at people. What's wrong with them? No, you don't lose a skill point for skill test. Don't you? Hang on, Lirin. Did you say yes? What? Hey? Snake in a basket. Not as popular as chicken. Could I be cheeky and add my Gamebook Facebook to your link? Absolutely, Spellsing. Absolutely. Of course you can. Yeah, go for it. Put a link in. I didn't realise you write Gamebooks. So there you go. Put the link in. Absolutely. And if it is... I generally do fantasy Gamebooks, but if it's fantasy-based, maybe we could play it, if you wouldn't mind that. I linked the insert. Oh, I liked the insert. Only luck falls when you do a luck test. Oh, hang on. Have I been misreading this then? Did we do a skill test? That was a skill test. Yeah. That... I know what happened there. I know what went wrong. So, we're back up to 9. Back up to 9. Thanks again. It's more Gamebook reviews. Oh, okay, fantastic. So, it's your YouTube link. Oh, brilliant, Gamebook reviews. Well, fantastic. Well, I do have a Gamebook coming out, so I am going to be looking for reviewers. So, I think Roslyn, do you do reviews or is it just playthroughs? So, I am looking for reviewers. So, Spellsing, I could probably, get you a copy. Yes, indeed. No skill loss for skill test. Oh. Maybe I just misread that one. Maybe I haven't been playing it wrong as such. I just misread. I just thought it was a... my brain. This cider. Seriously, if you want to placate a nation, give them this. No wonder Scots people can't, just sit around all day. We'll edit that. We'll definitely edit that bit out. Roslyn does the best read-throughs. Oh, there we go. Julian subscribed. Fantastic. Yes, indeed. No skill. I've read that already. So there you go. So if you want to look at some Gamebook reviews, check out Spellsing's YouTube channel. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Oh, Chris Hoyley. Is that what I'm looking up? Holly. Is that you? I'm confused. I'm doing playthroughs of Gamebooks. Oh, okay. You do playthroughs. Fantastic. There we go. So, where the hell are we now then? What's going on? Oh yeah, we're in an arena. There's no balcony. Opposite a secret door, an ominous door. Suddenly you hear a shout. You look up. You see the smiling dwarf standing. Oh yeah, he throws 2 pieces of paper down to you. One of them, the words "No crop is" are written, and the other "Ruin moat." In his ever calm voice, he says, "If you rearrange the letters of the words, you will find the names of 2 creatures. You may choose which one to fight in my arena of death." He's a happy fellow, isn't he? If you can identify the creature by rearranging those letters, no crop is. Do that one. If you can identify the creature rearranging the letter, ruin moat. turn to that one. If you cannot identify either of the creatures, I suggest you learn the alphabet. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's Rosalind's YouTube channel if you want to check out Rosalind's playthroughs. So, Arena's cat litters, same difference. Yeah, exactly. Ron Moat, please. Oh, okay. So, what do we know then? Ron Moat. What? I'm in no fit state to work out anagrams. So, Ruin Moat sounds less threatening than Necropolis. It has looking around Orkney and stuff too. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I did look. I think I looked at one of those and it does look beautiful. Manticore, is that what it is? Manticore is Ruin Moat. Fantastic. Minotaur. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Jam seems to think it's Minotaur. Lee's gone for Manticore. No Crop is Scorpion. The other is Scorpion, says Steve. You lot are just clever. And probably not drunk. Although Jonathan is probably drunk by now. He's whipped out his rum. Okay, here we go then. Yeah, so what we're going for then? Would you like to fight the Scorpion or would you like to fight the Minotaur stroke Manticore? That is good cider. Okay, let's do a vote then. Joseph would like to fight the Minotaur. Minotaur. Minotaur, please. Minotaur. Poison is always bad news. 'Cause you're poison. What does he... Oh, that's the Scorpion, isn't it? Yeah, what he does in the privacy of his own home is none of our business. That is true, Steve. That is true. It will spell Minotaur better. Okay, so looks like we're going for Minotaur. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're just saying it's Minotaur. I'm already subscribed to Spellsing's channel. Fantastic. So, God, this side has really kicked in. And it's a beautiful thing. I really enjoyed that. That was lovely. Thank you, Julian. Hopefully I didn't ruin the Deathtrap Dungeon for you tonight. Being slightly tipsy. If you can... I do remember one time falling asleep. I got so drunk I fell asleep midway through eating a curry in a restaurant. Just remember going, oh, I got really tired and just went, oh, and I just face planted into my curry. And then I don't know how long I was asleep for, and then I just remember going, hey, okay, all right, let's go. Yeah? Right. And we just carried on chatting. I don't think anyone said I had curry all over my face, you know. And then, me and my friend Danny, we went to the loo, coincidentally, and I fell asleep in the cubicle on the toilet. Again, I just went, and when I woke up, I don't know again how long I was there, I went out of the cubicle and I saw Danny. He'd fallen asleep in the urinal. He'd fallen asleep in the urinal. He was all sort of crouched up against it. It was hilarious. I left in there like any good friend would do. Welcome, I've enjoyed it. Good stuff. Cue the fast show impression. Yeah, thanks, Roz. Chris, she is shimmering it. Len's Hot Lips, the Jeff Goldblum algorithm for Holston Pills, is it? I might do text adventures in videos. There's good fandom for those, turns out. Yeah, there is actually. Well, that's what John Robinson's Darkroom is all about. Tikka Misselina face mark does wonders for the lines. It was beautiful. I do actually remember. I still got this memory of just sort of slowly, but I couldn't help myself just falling asleep and going, "Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice and comfy." Anyway, we're not here to talk about falling asleep in curries. We are going to be going to the Minotaur. So we're going to turn to 40. We're going to turn to 40. See what we've got going on there. Question, before we get into this combat, did we want to eat... We could eat 2 provisions, because it's been at least 2 paragraphs. Did you want to eat your 2 remaining provisions, or 1 remaining provision, or none remaining provision. We're on 9, 10 stamina. Do we want to eat both of them? Pile is not Indian for pillow. No, but it's just as tasty. My YouTube, says Jam. I intend to use it more regularly. Oh, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, Jam. There you go. That's Jam's YouTube channel, if you want to put that there. And, of course, let's not forget Jonathan Green. If you want to check out his game books, go to www.jonathangreenauthor.com. And also, as we know, Julian has his Twitch channel, Babel_17. So check that out. Normally he live streams on Thursday evenings. 1 provision, we have 2 lives left anyway. Oh, that's true. I'm posting lots about the classics on Instagram and Facebook. Fantastic. Tides of Intermouth came out today. Oh, it came out today. I know, I was meant to get a copy. I forgot to buy a copy from Jonathan. Got to buy it. Thanks, Jules. 1 provision. Okay, let's go 1 provision. That sounds like a sensible thing to do. We're going to go 1 provision. We're back up to, we add another 4, so that's 13 plus air plus 1 will be 14. So that's a healthier bit of health to go into this battle with. I looked it up and far cure sickened. Was it? Yeah, is an anagram for Ken's curried face. Fantastic. Let's see that in a game book. The Storymaster Tales. Good evening, Ollie. How are you, sir? Yes. Did you have a great expo, Ken? Oh, thank you very much, Ollie. Yeah, I did. It was fantastic. I'm going to be talking about it more on my live stream on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. UK time here on Twitch. But, yeah, it was really, really good. Were you there, Ollie? I don't think you were there. Were you there? Because the thing is, though, because I was demoing, you probably know this, yeah, demoing Kedrick and myself's Cookie Crown game and previewing Guildlands, our new game that's coming out, the Big Box Bastard, as I like to call it. Yeah, not this year. I didn't think you were. We missed you. Yeah, I just didn't really have much time. I came to see Jonathan twice, I think. And he saw me at the press evening. Julian came by the stand. However, there's a little bit of breaking news. Should I tell you the breaking news now, or should we wait till Saturday? I feel like I wanted to say it now. Ollie was pirating on Sunday, but oh, were you? Fantastic. Many next year. Great looking games. Thank you. Harry and Rolo presents. Yeah, I got some breaking news. I'm not even sure I meant to say this. Yeah, of course I am. Let's say this. So this is being released. This is launching. No voice for Monday. Oh, be careful. Yeah, Julian knows. Julian knows what I'm talking about. No, I'm going to say it. Why not? We've been talking about it at the expo. So this is being released exclusively, not exclusively, it's being launched at Gen Con this year. So I believe that's the first week in May. It's 5 days. It's massive, isn't it, Gen Con? So this is being launched, which is fantastic. Outset Media and Cheatwell Games have very, very kindly invited myself and Kedrick over to Gen Con to demo the game. And they're paying for us to go over there. You know, all expenses paid. So that is fantastic news. So we're going to go and demo the game over there. And this is even more breaking news that we've not talked about. But I'm fine. I think they'll be fine with it. I mean, it's not like thousands of people watch this live stream. They've asked us to come up with, and we've done so the last couple of days, literally, what are we now, Wednesday? So from Sunday to Wednesday, we've come up with a new guild. So you get 6 guilds in this game. We've come up with a new guild called the Messengers Guild, and it's going to be exclusive to Gen Con. So I know you guys aren't necessarily going to Gen Con, but anyone that buys the game at Gen Con will get the free exclusive, and it's only going to be available when you buy it at Gen Con, Messengers Guild. So there you go. So, yeah. Wow, brilliant. Oh, thank you, Ollie. Yeah, amazing news. Thank you, Lee. Lucky bugger is like a week long, isn't it? Yeah, I looked it up. It's from the 1st to the 5th of August. And, well, Julian, you've played the game, haven't you now? So, because you played it at the Expo. And Kedrick and I are thinking, yeah, they must really believe in this game to fly us out there, spend that money to get us there. And what they've done is they've signed us up to come and play the game with the designers. So, you know, hopefully people get excited about that. I want my advanced copy. Why do the Americans get the exclusive stuff? I know. But you know what, though, Julian? It's only because we did want to launch it at UK Games Expo. However, we had to delay it because we needed to get it correct. We need to proofread it properly. We didn't want to just put out a half-assed game. So we took the decision that we would just get it done when we got it done. And we just missed all the deadlines for UK Games Expo. So we really did want to get it done for that. Where is it? US, Germany. Oh, sorry, Lee. Yeah, it's in the US. It's in Indianapolis. Indianapolis? There you go. Wherever that is in the US of A. I haven't even looked it up yet. I've just applied for my passport because that ran out last year. But what's also really cool is they're going to fly us out a few days earlier to Toronto, the Midwest. There you go. Midwest. Okay, so, yeah. True, and it was worth the extra time, to be honest. It's lovely, and the parts have lovely feel to them all. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate that, because Paul, who does the production side of it and the commissioning of the games, he really cares about it. He wants all the products to be really good quality. Ollie, it is. Do they print in China or US? They print in China, so they're having to presumably swallow these tariffs that are going on it, because it's from the origin country, isn't it? Because they could have flown it to the UK and then go, oh, it's come from the UK, but you can't do that. So I don't know. I feel for them. I mean, presumably that's going to affect me and Kedrick and the royalties, but at this stage of the game, I mean, this is only my second game published. It's about getting out there, isn't it? It's getting known as a designer. So, you know, it's just amazing. The Germans may also like it, as it's a big Euro game. Yes, well, this is what they're thinking, that that's why they really want to launch it at the UK Games Expo, because there's more kind of Euro-style players here, I guess. But we're hoping to put it in other territories as well. Who knows, in a month's time? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who knows? It could flop. It could be a disaster, you know. Oh, I see what you mean. Who knows about the tariffs? Yeah, it could all change again. Yeah, absolutely. But equally, it could all flop, so we don't know. But we're hoping, we've got high hopes for it. We hope it does well. Anyway, thank you for indulging me. I appreciate that. And it was great, really, to just catch up with people and chat to Jonathan and see Julian and his family and all of that. You know, it's great. And I networked more. I'm not very good at networking, and so I networked more. Next Time Bandits. Oh, was that it? Lee, was that the game? Julian, was that the game we come up with? Like, let's do a Time Bandits game. It looks fun, but the Americans love a Renaissance fair, so I think we'll go down Wild Storm. Yeah, well, we only allowed 2 people, kind of. They were a bit cagey about people playing it, but Julian and his family played it, and also another group, I think it was 3 players played it, 4 players. And the 4-player, they actually got into role-playing it, so they were really role-playing it. They were like going, oh, we hate you wizards. You know, nobody likes wizards, and the druids were trying to have peace between the guilds. So we didn't really expect that, because it's not a role-playing game, it's a tile-laying game where you score asymmetrically off the same tiles. So, yes, I think it was. Boom! Thank you, Lee. That's it. Time Bandits. I'd love to design a Time Bandits board game. Wouldn't that be so cool? The state of Indiana, because the suffix polis just means city. Indianapolis. Oh, okay. The state of Indiana. Oh, okay. Indianapolis. Of course, like Metropolis. Football goals. They have network. Yes, networking's super important at these events. Also connecting with bloggers, reviewers and publishers. Yeah, absolutely, Ollie. You're spot on. Ollie, can I just say, I'm not going to get too emotional here, but you have been a massive inspiration for me and my creative journey in all of this. And Jonathan as well. James up to a point. I hadn't read a lot of your stuff, James, but anyone that's doing... anyone that's doing creative stuff, you know how hard it is. No, seriously, Ollie, I thank you. Anyone that's doing creative stuff and making a go at it, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially people like Jonathan, people like yourself, Ollie, who are self-publishing, who are doing everything. You're trying to do the promotion, the production. It's a lot of hard work. So you guys are smashing it out of the park. And it's great, though. Everyone here as well. Look at us. We've got a love in now. Hadn't really expected this. But anyway, building up the communities, building up the togetherness is fantastic. And we all support each other. It's fantastic. That's what you need. We want our hobby, our love of fantasy, our love of game books and text adventures and, you know, a love of everything to do with fantasy to be welcoming and to, you know, bring people together. So that is fantastic. So thank you, everybody that supports all the creative people, you know, because it's one thing coming up with stuff and creating stuff and putting it out there, but we need people. We need people to read our stuff, to play our stuff, to watch our films or whatever you're doing creatively, because that's like the other half of the equation. Anywho, there's me ranting, and that is what Scottish cider does for you. Thistly Cross. I can't read that. Camderella. It's so strong in Gamebook scene. I can't remember. I don't know what you mean there, Jam. Sorry. It's the booze talking. It's been on Super Ciders. Yeah. All right, Julian. All right. It is. I'll drink to that. Yay. Let's all get drunk. The Cam cider. Friendship. Oh, camaraderie. Is that how you spell camaraderie? I can't even say it. I've never seen that word written down. I never have seen that word written down. I've never seen it. Camaraderie. Can't even say it now. Roslyn has put it, definitely great game. Great when people can support each other. Yeah, absolutely, says Joseph. Well, people keep calling my Gamebooks videos spam. There's no community support, so I might do text adventures. They're similar. And call you a playthrough again. Yeah, Roslyn, that is always a tricky thing, and I feel the same in some situations. I'm never quite sure when I should promote myself and when I shouldn't, and it's so easy to overdo it. I've done it before. I've done it where people have gone, yeah, you're just spamming our group, and then they put me on like a 30-day snooze or whatever. And I'm like, oh, yeah, but, you know, you should be interested in this. You have to just go, all right, fair enough, that's their group. I've kind of crossed a line here. So I know what you mean, Roslyn. Camaraderie, that's the word. I know how to say the word. I've never seen it spelled out like that. Are you at the stage of working on 3 games at once, expansions, etc.? Oh, yes. I'll let you into a little secret. We also have, while we're designing the day guilds, as we're sort of loosely calling them, we've designed another 6 guilds that are going to be the night guilds. Now, the publishers haven't agreed to publish it yet, but if this does well, they'll want to bring out another big box, you know, that's the night guilds. Completely different scoring system, completely different tiles, different symbols, you know, different tokens, etc., etc. So I've been working on that with Kedrick. Also, we are doing a sister game to this that's set in the same universe, where each player plays the Goblin Wizard, or different Goblin Wizards. So I've been working on that. I'm working on my own murder mystery game called Devilish Deaths, which I pitched at the UK Game at the Speed Dating. And also, my own game book, my very first game book, To Kill a Thief. to Kill a Thief, which I have finished, which is in the process of now playtesting and proofreading, and also I'm doing the illustrations for that. So yes, I am a stupid man because I've taken on far too much. Are you... Rosalind, but oh, it was straight away, it's rude, can't even promote your channel. Yeah, I get it, Roslyn. I know, it's annoying, it's frustrating. Includes many I've never gone to. Obviously bullying, it's fine, I'll do text. Go for it, Roslyn. Don't let people get you down. Do, you know, find a different way. Go with the text adventures. Yeah, absolutely. Shrug it off. You know, I always think when something like that happens to me, and this is just my own personal attitude, so you do what you need to do, but I was just like, I'm not going to get involved. I don't like drama. I'm just going to go, all right, fair enough. If that's what you want to do, I disagree with it, but I'm jogging on, you know. Nobody watched it. Oh, sorry to hear that. What's that? If there's no Gamebook, there's a problem to do something else. I'm interested in solo. See, solo's good. Yeah, that's it. Find another fantasy sort of thing. I rather enjoyed Rosalind Malika video, says Jam. Sure, would help if I could post it anyway. Yeah, it's down again now. It was spam though, right? I don't know. It's always tricky. Each group, what I found with Facebook, each group tends to have its own set of rules, and what's spam one day might be not spam the next day. It's a bizarre, weird thing. What I've learned though is it's probably best to be polite and just to go, oh well, I'm just gonna have to suck that up. You know, because I've had that, Rosalind. I've had it where they go, no, you can't post that. Or they've just turned my, you know, some groups have where an admin has to approve it, and they've just declined it. And I thought, I'm not even going to ask why, you know. Oh well. So yeah, go for something else. If you're finding it difficult with game books, go for something else. Do the text adventures. They're positive. Wasn't doing anything. I know, Rosalind, I know. Sometimes it is unfair, and I get it. And I don't know the details, the ins and outs of it. And to be honest, I don't really want to know. However, please, don't be deterred by it. Keep going. Build up your YouTube channel the best way you can. When we set up the Bottled Imp, yeah, we ran into that as well. You're like, oh, you're a group that likes fantasy. And then you know, we weren't allowed to post there. So in the end, I just went, well, let's set up my own group, you know, the Bottled Imp group. Let's set this up, let's set this up. And then hopefully you just ask other people. It takes time and effort and quite a long time to get followers or get subscribers in anything you do. I mean, Ollie will know this. Jam will know this. Joseph will know this. Jonathan will know this, you know. I'm not getting it from the 2000. Well, there you go. Absolutely. Go with them, you know, like really fill your niche with them. Or the warfare. Yeah. Then just ignore the people that are giving you stuff. Go with the people that are supporting you. That's what I would say. So Ollie's put, I get loads unposted on Facebook groups. Yeah. Even Ollie, who is, you know, renowned gamebook author. I was going to say raconteur. I'm sure you get you down the pub, Ollie. You'll be spilling all the great stories. You and Ollie Reed, when you used to tread the boards with Ian McKellen. Even Ollie, who, you know, has got numerous gamebooks out there, is, you know, a bit of a legend in the gamebook world. He's finding that people go, yeah, no, we don't want your posts. So his advice, yeah, start your own group. I have few groups now, and to be honest, I don't really allow much from other people. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. You then are in control. So people like Ollie, Jonathan, Joseph, Jam, you, Roslyn, Julian, you know, yeah, cool. You want to post up in Edra Tales? Absolutely fine, because I know you. I trust you. I trust you're not really going to, you know, mess the group up or anything like that. I had to put the group private because we got spammed by porn, which wasn't brilliant. Julian's put, I've been on Twitch for 4 years and it's horribly slow burn. Yeah, but I enjoy doing them, so I carry on for that. Plus, we have a nice little community just like here. Yeah, absolutely. And this is where I would say, if you're going to do anything creative, You've just got to ask why you're doing it. If you want to be like a global hit, a massive sensation, and you're seeking fame, be prepared to like 10 years of hard work, 20 years maybe. You know, it does not come overnight unless you sell your soul to the devil, like they do in Hollywood. Yeah, so you just have to give it, and then you do it for the love of it. It's the same with my Edra Tales YouTube channel and this channel. I haven't got enough time and effort to really make this take off like we did with the Bottled Imp. So the Bottled Imp's got about 9,000 subscribers. We get anywhere from 500, you know, when we were putting out new videos, at our peak, I think we've got 500 maybe to 2,000 views in a week for a new video, which is not bad, but it's not amazing. And that took us like 6 years to get to there. So there you go. Rosalind's put here, I'm setting up some gradually. Perfect. I have a choose your own adventure and fighting fantasy group. Next is going to be branching road or branching narratives. Going fantastic, Rosalind. That sounds amazing. And you will then find your own audience that will appreciate you and what you do and what you're offering them, and they will contribute back to you. And that's kind of how it works. Yeah, Ollie's put here TikTok. TikTok generally scares me. I'm middle-aged. Yeah, I'm with you, Rosalind. But TikTok is good though, because it's you just do short bursts. Invite the Crankies to present a swinger special. I was going to write a stage show years ago. God, I'm talking 20, 30 years ago. I had this idea that it was a father and son in a lighthouse, and they misunderstood each other. They didn't really understand each other, and the dad had sort of lost hope, really. He was given up, and all he did all day was watch comedies. Hence why I bought loads of comedian autobiographies. So I bought Benny Hill, the Crankies, I bought Morecambe and Wise, I bought all of those, Little and Large. Rosie, I'm trying to expand in generally nerdy way on Instagram. Fantastic. Yeah, you got to find what you feel comfortable with. Ollie's, but I grew the fastest when I was playing my 165-year-old wizard. 10k followers. Ollie, that is amazing. In 3 months. You the wizard. You're a wizard, Ollie. Most of them was on TikTok Live. There you go. I might, yeah, but Ollie, you really go for it. I thought of you today, not in a dodgy way, but I was like, because, yeah, that was it. I was thinking, yeah, when I go to demo Guildlands, I do want to dress up in full costume. When I've been demoing the Crooked Crown, I just had a jester's hat. So I did think maybe I would dress up properly in a full costume. And then I thought of you and your wizard's outfit. I thought, yeah, that's the way to go. My biggest channel, fan requested, I start a group for branching narrative game design and development. And Sean McClurry's given me his book to play once it's released. There you go. Fantastic. It's all about finding your niche, finding what you enjoy, finding what your passion. Ollie the old man. That's Julian that said that, Ollie, not me. I didn't say that. I'd never call you an old man. In fact, if I was you, Ollie, I'd ban Julian from every activity that you do. Just joking. Just trying to stir it. Aren't they dead? What? Still going, I understand. Most of them, what? What, the Crankies? No, their Crankies are still... Yeah, Crankies are still alive. Oh, yeah. They're not swinging anymore, but... He did actually wear clothes at UK Games, not just the hat, especially after the first day. Who are we talking about now? I still remember the shot when I found out the Crankies were man and wife. I know. That's one of the biggest childhood shocks. I think I was in my 20s. Crankies and swingers. Yeah. As I say, I read their autobiographies, researched for my play, and they revealed that. As a little kid, I fully believed those boys. Yeah, absolutely. I confirm they are alive and swinging. Wasn't that the sequel to Alive and Kicking on Saturday mornings for kids? Or that was the night version, like Tiz was. Was it Over the Top? OTT was the adult version. Oh, Sally James. Can I confirm though? Like, yeah, you, the Jester hat. OTT, there it is. The balloon dance, yes. And which Doctor? Here we go. Here's testing your question. Which Doctor was in the balloon dance? Which Doctor Who actor was in the? Which Doctor from Doctor Who was in the balloon dance? Kenny Cranky, long lost cousin of Jim. Is that like the song? Long lost cousin of wee Jimmy. I've probably missed some of your comments because they're coming in thick and fast. But yeah, let's get the Crankies to play a book with car keys, perhaps Freeway Fighter. You lot are sick. I don't know why I put up with you, honestly. Come on, for 3 points. I don't know why 3. There you go. TikTok, there you go. So that's Ollie on TikTok. Welcome Adventurer. Nice. So, Rosalind, this might be of interest to you if you want to check out to just see how Ollie is growing his channels and all of that. For 3 Ken points. For 3 boozy Ken points. Check out Ollie's channel on TikTok. Obviously, anyone else that wants to check out Ollie's TikTok, check it out. Also, Ollie, what's the latest game book you've got coming out? Tell us about that. For 3, yeah. You can tell Martha's not here as it's been an hour. Yeah, I know, Lee, I know. That's why I've kind of let it go because, bless, Martha does like to crack on with the game, which is fair enough. To be honest, though, it's great, that we're all chatting and it's brilliant. I did look at the next entry and I was going to stop anyway. I thought, yeah, this is a good cliffhanger. So we're going to stop anyway. So I just didn't say that. I'm not really trying to grow, just establish what anyone actually wants to say. That is very, very shrewd, very clever because, yeah, you could be into, I don't know, nail filing. I'm not being sexist. That was the first thing that came into my head. I could do a channel on nail filing. Do you know what? That would probably get loads of views, wouldn't it? But it might just be that not many people are into nail filing, so your maximum audience is 200 people, and that's it. I could do a channel on football or Grand Prix, and it would be pretty big, I would imagine. I don't know, because it's already a popular subject. Bance builds camarade. You, Julian. But yeah, that's absolutely, just figure out what people want. Yeah. Nobody I know has ever heard of Fighting Fantasy, for example. Yeah. It is amazing. They've sold, 20 million books over the years? Or is that an exaggeration? But yeah, there's still people that don't know about it. Raiders of the Idrium Caves will be Ken Gem's collaboration. People have already asked if we're doing a physical copy. We'll have to think about then, Jam, because we've factored in a digital copy. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we release it. Then we might have to charge for a physical copy just to cover the printing costs. Maybe choose your own adventure books. They're being re-released. Oh, yeah, you could go for that. Choose your own adventure book. Plus, the choose your own adventure books were not just fantasy, are they? They are wide topics, they're wide genres, they're wide subject matter, so that potentially has a bigger audience than Fighting Fantasy. If I don't really know for fact, but that might be it. Put it on Lulu and allow people to print at their own expense. Oh, that's a good idea. Print on demand. Yeah, or Amazon. We could put it on Amazon then, when they do print on demand. Should we do that then? Choose Your Own were big with the US generation. Yes, they were. They did come over here. I remember buying a few and playing a few when I was a kid. We've done one as well here. Fighting Fantasy wasn't ever publicised at school until number 50, so nobody here knows about them. Oh, okay. Well, I remember my mate having a copy and bringing one into school. I think it was Warlock of Firetop Mountain. I went, what the hell is this? This is blowing my mind. So I went out and bought my copy, and I've still never got past the bloody maze. Well, work out how many backed us both and see. I'm rather wealthy. Oh, okay. I pinched Ollie's purse. Oh, Eternal Quest books as well. Yeah. Sorry, I missed the last bit. Are you talking point of delivery? Print on demand. I'm not very good with anagrams. Yeah, so basically, Ollie, we coincidentally, we didn't plan this, but Jam and myself launched our Kickstarter in October. So I launched my first book in the Devilish Dilemmas Gamebook range, To Kill a Thief, in October. Jam launches Paranormal Hero 3 at the same time, like pretty much a day after each other. So then we said, why don't we do a crossover so that anyone that backs both books will get a free digital mini adventure from both of us. So both of us would do like roughly 100 entries each as a thank you. But then Jam's had that some people are saying, can we get a physical copy? And then Julian or somebody, sorry Julian if that's not you, said, why don't you do a print on demand? So that could work because it's not costing us anything, because we haven't factored in printing another book, if you like. I got them from charity shops, but I was always very, I don't know that word. Yeah, charity shops. I never found them in charity shops. I had to buy them from W.H. Smith's. Book 4, the Sargard the Barbarian. There's too many comments. I can't read them all. I love reading all the comments, but I can't read them. See you guys later. Going to try and get on some writing it. Yes, sorry. This doesn't normally go on for 2 hours. Thank you so much for watching, Joseph. I do appreciate it. And good luck with the writing. Keep us up to date with everything. And 3 Zork game books. Night. Joseph, did I miss some? Choose Your Own Adventure are much simpler, but seem to have much more nostalgia attraction for the US, at least. Yeah, so Lee's got a very good point. So they were bigger in the US. So if you do a YouTube channel that is pretty much focused around that, that could maybe be your spine of the channel. And then you'll get a lot of US. Weirdly enough, the Bottled Imp and even Edra Tales get lots of US, not lots for the Edra Tales, but certainly the Bottled Imp. The US, they love the English accent. And maybe the Scottish accent as well. What else have we got? If so, KDP is the best reach. Oh, okay. Bear that in mind. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah, KDP. I have heard of that. That is on Amazon, isn't it? Well, it's almost comical how the Japanese promotion went. I don't have a chat. I'll have to everything myself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so difficult to launch stuff. FF is very British. No one seems to have heard of it. Okay, fair enough. Steve, but I found out why I never found any game books in my local charity shops, because the guy who worked there was buying them. Cheeky monkey. Cheeky monkey. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe you needed to go in and volunteer as a 12-year-old. Can I volunteer, please? I'll put the Fighting Fantasy books on the shelves for you. Yoink. Ollie's put it, yeah, Amazon print on demand. Yeah. I think we'll do that then. KDP is Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay, thank you for that, Julian. KDP is easy. Okay, well maybe we'll do that then, because then we'll just give them the download, the backers, and then if anyone wants then the physical copy, they can just go to Amazon. Choose Your Own Adventure book, says Lee Rin, in the 90s were very US centric, and the Asian setting books always start. I'm loving this already, Lee Rin. Started a white survivor kid who saves Asia from itself. Well, to be fair, you did need saving. Can't say that. You know I'm joking. Yeah, like Steven Seagal for kids. On retrospect, they could be very culturally insensitive. Yeah, absolutely, Lewin. With the non-US setting adventure books. Yeah, absolutely. And they probably wouldn't do that. And if they're re-releasing them, they will probably update them or not release those ones. I would hope that they wouldn't release those ones. Sean uses it for his books also. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, brilliant. I just talked to a Native American expert about the Indian Trail. Fantastic. This is it. This is it. This is what I love about the game books, the branching narratives. You can go in any direction. That's not meant to be a pun. But any setting, you can do anything like that. You know, you can choose your own adventure. There was also another one that I remember. There was a robot on it. It was green colour. Was it Endless Quest? It was Endless Quest. You mentioned that earlier. Endless Quest. Less reanimated rotting corpses in. Yeah, they were more mainstream and safe. They were a little bit more safe. Whereas ours were very, I guess, very cultural British. But, you know, that's what you do. You write for what you know. You write from what you love. You write from what you've experienced as a kid. So I'm assuming Ian Livingstone is, what, in his 60s now? Maybe early 70s? So what would he be looking at back in the day? You know, he's being influenced by, you know, Gothic horror and the Hammer House of Horror stuff and Dungeons and Dragons, you know. I don't mind those, but go with Victoria Hancock's for those, maybe. Yeah, Victoria Hancock's does fantastic game books as well. I had Football Manager game book called Tactics, not Testicles. No, not Tic Tacs. Brilliant. Football Choose Your Own Adventure game book. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I did have 4 playthroughs of Zombie Storm by Dan Metcalf, though. Nice. 4. Was that by accident you got 4? Loads of zombies in those. Yeah. Does anyone do Lone Wolf? Yeah, of course. We didn't even mention Lone Wolf. Yeah, we've played through the first 5 Lone Wolf. So maybe another one actually. I think we've done the first 6. So I will be going back to Lone Wolf. Yeah. I don't have anyone to play, so Lone Wolf is too complex to try thus far. Okay, well maybe, you know, I have still got game books up, you know, that are now in my queue, but we'll get back to Lone Wolf at some point. They were short though. Yeah, it's a tiny game book. Back in 2004, says Julian, 5, there were a load of football related game books released. Oh, fantastic. Like Kick and Penalty and Referees are... Can't put that on a children's game book. Can't. Come on now, Ken. Be sensible. Anyway, my music has stopped. Yeah, we've been rambling on now for 2 hours. We've been rambling for the last half an hour, which is fantastic though, because we just spontaneously went into this. The archery contest where we won the silver bow. That was great. We made a right hash of that though, didn't we, Levin? Right hash of it. The Tilehurst Swifters won the league under my management. Of course they did. Tilehurst Swifters, you've heard of them, you know. 17 fat blokes. It's like a pub team. Back of 9. Time for me to go to make some food. Yeah, exactly. We better go. Ken, you best stick to it. Absolutely. Yeah. Too bad we didn't crest any vehicles in Lone Wolf books. We don't talk about that. What goes on ships stays on ships. Well, yeah, actually we drowned, but you know, hey. What's Jamie's one where it all interconnects? He never finished it. Forbidden Realms. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. I've not played those ones. That, and I need to get to the shop for vodka. Yes, that's more like it. Thus spoken a true alcoholic. You know, I'm joking, but I don't know. I don't really know if you are or not. Hopefully you're not, yeah, because that would be a poor taste joke. If you are, yeah, it's still funny. 4 a.m. in the morning, carried away by Moonrunner Shadow. Forbidden Lands. There you go, says Steve. Steve's right. Here you go. Anyway, so lovely to chat to you all, guys. I really appreciate you watching and participating and commenting. We've built up a nice little community here. A fellowship, as I like to call it. Next live stream will be Saturday, 10 a.m. UK time, here on the Edra Tales channel. So I do export them all, although I've been a bit ropey recently, but because I've been getting ready for Games Expos and that. But I do export them over to the Edra Tales YouTube channel. So there we go. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Roslyn. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Livian. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Julian. Thank you. I've run out of names, have I? Spelsing. There we go. Thank you, Lee. I think I've already said thank you to that. Thank you, Jam. Thank you, Sally. I know you weren't watching, but you're my girlfriend, so thank you just for everything, for putting up with me. Have I missed anyone? I probably have. Thank you, Ollie. Yes, no, you're more than welcome, Ollie, and thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it. Liren, thank you for Liren. I think I've got everybody. I might have missed somebody. If I have, my sincerely apologies. You've got them all. Okay, good game, good game. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Arnie. And we'll be back next Wednesday, but we'll also be back next Saturday, this Saturday, with another Edra Scrolls, Ramblings of a Storyteller, where we talk about creativity, we talk about your creative projects, we talk about my creative projects, and also next Wednesday, Deathtrap Dungeon, Part 6, where we will be, spoilers, fighting a Minotaur. Take care until the next time. Remember, may your thieving never be caught. Thank you, Jonathan. Just remembered, you're lurking in the background getting drunk on rum. Thank you, Jonathan. It'll be a great night tonight. Yeah, if you play your game books right. That's a great one. Yeah, it'll be a great night tonight if you play your game books right. We'll be back after this commercial break. Nice one, guys. Take care. Yeah, me and Gruckle Snook, we're going to have some sausage and mash. See you later.